Hey guys, welcome to another one of my videos. This is going to be different than my other two videos. So this time, I'm going to teach you how to play something. Yeah, I plan to make a video to teach you how to play Happy Birthday. And I'll teach it as well as I can. If you're familiar with how it sounds, sorry if this is like a terrible view. I mean, that's the best view I can make it as. And I'm gonna be like sitting in the side because I don't want to be blocking the camera, so here we go. So yeah, that's how it's gonna sound, and I'm just gonna teach you how to do that. So first, we're gonna start off with the right hand. So basically, you just start like in the middle C, like this. Okay? And we're gonna start playing the first four notes. So you just go two C's like that, and then the third note is a D, just like that. So two D's, not D's, two C's, one D, and then the next one is another C, like this. So keep that in mind. Two C's, one D, and then C. Alright, so that's the four notes. The first four notes. Now for the other part. Alright. I apologize if it takes me like long to process the numbers of the keys because the alphabets for the keys because I'm not really good at it, but I'll try my best. So it's 2C, 1D, and then 1C, and then F, E, yeah, okay, so it's 2C, 1D, 1C, F, E. So just keep practicing that, just like this. The first two parts are not that hard. Yeah, they're just easy. You just gotta keep practicing until you eventually get it to the perfect speed and the perfect tone and stuff. Alright. Now we're gonna start with the third part. Alright, it's kind of similar to the first part, but it gives more of a different notes, like two C's again, one D, and another C. But this time, don't start at the F. Start at the G, like this. G, F. Okay? So it's 2C, 1D, C again, G, F. Alright, so we're gonna review the whole thing again. So it's 2C, D, C, F, G, 2C, D, C, and then G, F. Yeah, so just keep practicing until you eventually get it to the right speed, right tone, doesn't matter. But I'll give you this. You always, if you're starting out piano and stuff and you can't really do it that quickly, then don't try to do it like I do it. First, you have to practice very slowly, but then eventually you just practice and you'll gain some speed, and then that's it. Alright, so so far we have learned that part. Now for the next part. The next part is a little bit hard, but I'm sure you'll get it. Now let's start at the other part. So it's 2C. Far, like there's another C right here. So start at this C. And then A, F, D, no, not D, E, D. So I'll say it one more time. It's 2C, and the other far C, A, F, and then D, E, oh, I said that backwards, E, D, my mistake. But yeah, you get the heads up, so it's this. Alright, so just keep practicing that, alright? And after we do that part, then you just move on to the other far C. Just click it 2 times, and then alright, so click the 2C 2 times, and then the A, F, G, F. Okay? I'll do that one more time. It's here, let me do it with a finger like this so you can see better, because I'm probably blocking the keys. So it's C, C, A, F, G, F. So let's review again. It's 2C, D, C, F, D, I mean E, that's E, right? C, C, D, C, G, F, and then C, C, far C, A, C, E, D, and then it's C, C, A, F, G, F. So pause the video if you want. You could just pause it and just keep practicing the other parts and stuff. Okay, so we basically just reviewed the right hand. Now it's time for the left hand. Let me sit over here again. Alright. It's time for the left hand. It's not that difficult, okay? Actually, the left hand is actually easier than the right hand, so I'll just give you a heads up so it could be like easy to think about. So, you have this hand, which is the left hand. Okay. But I recommend you not to try the left hand yet unless you have mastered the right hand. Because I recommend you to do the right hand first until you remember perfectly how to do it in perfect speed, and then you could do this part. Because, yeah, it's just how I think it's good to practice. So, C, C, and then when you hit the D, so it's usually like this. But instead of just leaving this note alone, we'll have to play with this hand now. Now, the notes I'm going to be hitting is C and G. That's it. C, G. Like that, okay? So it's C, C, D, C, G, no, not G, F, D. So I'll review that one more time. C, G on left hand. So C, C, and when you hit the D on your right hand, you also hit the C, G on this hand, like this. Just like that. And then you just do the other part. So basically the two parts are just like hitting the CG on this hand every time you hit the D on your right hand, just like this. So that's all you need to know. And then of course, we're going to be moving on. So then you go here. And this part, you could just, when you hit the far C over here, then you just do the C, G again. Just like this. Alright, let's review what we learned. So it's C, C, D, C, and then F, D, C, C, D, C, G, F, C, C, far C. Okay, so practice does, I can't say those until you just, perfect it. So remember, D, you hit that, and the D, and then again, and then C. Alright, when you hit that, you do the G, C like that, and then you do the rest. Okay, and then we're moving on. So, okay, and then you have this part left. This one is a little bit different, because instead of hitting the C, G on the left hand, we're going to be hitting the F and the A on the left hand, just like this. Alright, so this is the C, G, but then you just have to move like this and hit it like that. It doesn't look that hard, it's just these two, the F and the A, okay? And then it's just like this. And then when you hit the last note, which is the F, then you hit the F and the A like this. Okay, alright, so if you start practicing and rewatch the video and just keep practicing and rewatching what I've showed you, then you should be able to play like this. Just like that. If you look at the paper, the paper Happy Birthday song, then it's gonna be a lot different than how I play it, but I just play it like this because I think it just sounds better. But, so yeah, that's my tutorial how to play Happy Birthday. So I hope this really helped you, and I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.